Alright, boys and girls, for the last Storybird assignment for this week, you will be doing some more collaborating. And what you're doing for this part is you're going to read all of the short stories in your group, and you're going to make a comment to each of them. So I'll go ahead and show you how to do that. First thing you want to do is pay attention to your group. If it helps, you can go ahead and write that down, or if you know how to toggle back and forth between windows, that's pretty easy too. Go on ahead, go over to Storybird and sign in. I'm using yours right here, Kara, so I hope you're okay with that. I'll try and return it to its original state when I'm done. Okay, very good. So here we are in Kara's account. I went ahead and kind of made a fake story of hers. This is not actually hers, so those of you share with her later, you'll see something different. But basically, here's how you start. You log in. This is the third assignment we've done with Storybird, so by now you should have your own story. You get to that story and you click on the little gear wheel and you click on publish. You do have to put, oh no, excuse me, you don't have to put, apparently you don't have to put any kind of summary, so I'm not going to. You can categorize it if you like. Frida is kind of funny. I guess it may be a little bit literary. And it's even kind of a little bit of an adventure. Okay, so I'll do that. You don't really need to worry about tags. I'm going to put down that this is good for teens and tweens. And we won't put an assignment in here just yet. But then you click on publish. Oh, sorry, look at that. Looks like I can only select 2 categories. So I'll go back up there and get rid of that. You can skip that part if you want. Then you go to publish, and it goes on in there. So now basically your story is visible to other people who follow you. So now I'm going to show you how to follow, and that's why you needed to know your I can talk here, your group members. Alright, so you go into you go to following, and right now you can see that Kara has no one who's following her. So you go on in here and you can see all this fun piece. Once you get followers, you'll see them in this list, but you have to get them first. So you go to your class, scroll down to the bottom, and then you get to select those people in your group. Now, Kara, I still want you to do this, so I'm just going to go ahead and select Mr. Maynard for right now, as he's actually gone, so he's kind of my fake student for right now. No offense, Blair. But now we're following him. Okay, so here's what happens when you're following somebody. You go on ahead, you go back to following, and now you'll see that there's one person over here. Okay, so you click on this, and now you'll see your list. You see Mr. Maynard there. Click on Mr. Maynard. Voila, there's his story. So here's what you got to do. You open it up. Alright, there it is, right there looking at you. And you read the story. You read it, and I can already tell you this is a strange story. I'm going quickly because I'm making a video and I'm tired. You need to go slower and actually read the story. But I just happen to know, since I wrote this story, that it's weird. Your job in this piece right here is you are trying to actually critique his story. And here's what I mean by that. If you look through this story, there's this one page in here. Decent amount of the story doesn't really make sense to me at this stage in the night. But right here, you have this one page, but stepping out of her familiar made her dig back. Strange sentence. Only her mother knew the truth, knew that Sheila was meant for more, which is perhaps why she indulged so many of her fantasies. So it sounds to me like that's supposed to be the mother indulging Sheila, the main character of the story. And I'm not sure if this little fairy creature is supposed to be Sheila or not. It's a little bit confusing. So that's what I'm going to comment on. I'm going to go on ahead and say, Blair, I don't understand the fairy on the second page. Is that supposed to be Sheila? And I think I misspelled Sheila there. Yep. E-I-L-A. Okay, there you go. I made an actual comment on the content of the story. I now post. And I'm done. That's it. That's the whole thing. Only you have to do the exact same thing with all the members of your group. So you're going to do it 5 or 6. I think maybe with some classes it might even be 7 times. Sorry. At any rate, relatively minor piece, but I am definitely looking at your comments. I want to see some real content in there. I want to see that you clearly read the story, that you clearly made an attempt to understand it, and that you are clearly trying to either help them clarify things that are confusing or improve things that you think could be better. And that doesn't mean it has to be bad. You just might have a great idea about something they did, and you think that maybe if you added something, added some dialogue, added an explosion, maybe changed the picture, it would be much better. Okay, that is Storybird assignment number 3 for this week. I hope it goes well, and again, if you run into any troubles, call me or text me, 530-491-38. You know emails do not get answered quickly, so only email me if you don't expect an answer for a couple of days. All right, have fun.